Today's story is Mongol. The story begins in the year 1172, where we are shown a kingdom where there are many small tribes. These tribes are always fighting among themselves. One of these clans, the chieftain of the clan, is looking for a girl for his son whose name is Temujin, who is only 11 years old, so that he can get him married. He goes to a friend's clan to find the girl, where he meets your friend. Here Temujin meets a girl whose name is Borte. She asks Temujin what you have come here to do. Temujin tells that I have come here to find a girl for my marriage. Borte says then you should marry me, saying that she leaves from there. The next morning Temujin is presented with many girls to choose from, and he chooses Borte. After which they are married, but there are some customs of the clan, according to which they can live with each other only after 5 years of marriage because both of them are still small. Before leaving, Temujin gives one of his lockets to Borte and says that I will come to you soon. After this he leaves from here with his father and his companions. The journey is long, so on the way they take rest at one place. A little far away there is another tribe who is resting there. The clan sends a cup of milk to Temujin's father as a sign of friendship, and Temujin's father sends him a cup of milk in return. After this, Temujin's father is about to drink a cup of milk that his companion says that first you should give it to someone else, but Temujin's father does not listen to him, as much as he wants the trust of other tribesmen. That is why he drinks milk, and after this, when he goes a little ahead of the horse, then he falls from the horse, he dies. It means that there was poison in the cup of milk. Now all the people of Temujin's father who are here leave his body here because their own life is in danger, while Temujin's father's lieutenant is on all the animals of Temujin's father as well as on his people. Establishes his authority, he declares himself as the leader. Temujin's mother gets angry, and she says that one day my son will definitely take revenge on you when he grows up. The lieutenant is afraid of this because he knows that this can happen, so he decides that he will kill Temujin. But here it is a custom that small children and women are not killed. For this they measure Temujin with a wheel. If he is bigger than the wheel, he will be killed. But Temujin is smaller than the wheel, so he is left. But before leaving, the lieutenant says that I will come again next year, and now Temujin has 1 year because after 1 year he will be bigger than the wheel. He will have to leave here to save his life. That's why he leaves here in the icy cold. He remembers his father when his father told him that there are temples of their gods on top of the mountains that protect them. Now Temujin has to do this on a lake which is completely frozen with ice, and when he is crossing it then only the ice breaks, and he falls inside the water so that he drowns in the water. The child takes him where he has a brother, and now he gives Temujin a cup of milk in which he puts his blood and tells Temujin to drink it. Temujin drinks it, after which he says that now you are our real brothers, that is, all 3 of us are brothers. Time passes slowly, and after several months, the lieutenant once again finds Temujin. He takes him captive, and once again his height is measured with the wheel. But Temujin is still small, and the lieutenant decides not to release him until he grows up. We'll keep it with you. He always keeps a wooden noose around Temujin's neck. There is a man who always feeds Temujin, takes care of him, and cleans his wounds. Actually, he wants Temujin to be removed from here. But it can't take him out because there are always people around. The lieutenant measures his height several times, but Temujin is still short. One day it rains heavily here. Everyone goes to their respective camps. And that day that man gets a chance. He frees Temujin and says that you get out of here. Temujin runs away from there, and now running away, he reaches the hill where the temples of their gods are, about which his father had once told him. Now Temujin starts living here, and 14 years pass by in no time. Temujin has grown up, but he is still on the run from the lieutenant's men, who chase him, and after many years they catch Temujin, and once again he is thus imprisoned, the way it was made in childhood. After this the lieutenant comes to him, and says that you beg me for life. But Temujin says even if I die I will not beg you for life. This makes him angry and says that now I will torture you. After that he starts torturing her. One night, when everyone is celebrating, Lieutenant Timo, who is in a state of intoxication, comes to Temujin. Taking advantage of the matter, he attacks and kills him and escapes from this place. After escaping from here, he first goes to the girl whom he had given the locket in his childhood, to whom he married, whose name is Borte. He takes Borte back to his mom and his sister, where he starts living happily with his family. But one day other tribesmen attack them and pick up Borte from here. In fact, when the chieftain of this clan was young, Temujin's father attacked his tribe and took away the chieftain's mother. Then this child had vowed that he would take revenge when he grows up. That's why today he has taken away Temujin's wife, i.e. Borte. Now Temujin wants to get his wife back by any means, but Temujin does not have such a big army, nor does he have the power to fight the war with the chieftain and his tribe. So he goes to those brothers of his childhood. One of whom took him out from inside the lake and after feeding him milk said that now all three of us are brothers. His brother says that we cannot fight with that clan, it is very powerful, for this we should wait for 1 year. Temujin obeys them. After which they practice continuously for 1 year, and after 1 year of practice they become fit to fight with that clan. Attack that whole clan and win that war. But when Temujin goes to his wife, he comes to know that his wife Borte is now going to be the mother of the child of the chieftain of that clan. But Temujin is married to his wife Borte. Loves a lot, that's why he adopts her. At the same time, after winning this war, he distributes all the looted goods among all the people. This causes everyone in this conquered clan to side with Temujin. And now, Temujin has a clan of his own, everyone loves him, and Temujin's brother is jealous of him. And one day Temujin's brother's men would be stealing Temujin's horses. Just then Temujin's men come there, and they shoot an arrow at one of the horse stealers who is running away on the horse, and that man falls on the spot. And when they see that man, it is Temujin's older brother, that is, the older of the two brothers, and when his younger brother learns that Temujin's people killed his older brother, he wanting revenge, he joins hands with all the surrounding tribes to attack Temujin and defeat him. Temujin knows that he cannot win this war, so he asks all the women and children in his tribe to die from here so that they can reach a safe place. And now Temujin confronts them. Temujin loses this battle, after which Temujin is taken prisoner. But Temujin's brother does not kill him but gives him to another clan, who take Temujin captive from here to a city to sell him, and no one buys Temujin for many years. But one day there comes a king who buys Temujin and imprisons him in a cage in the middle of his city. Here everyone laughs at Temujin. There is also a Buddhist monk, who repeatedly come to Temujin and talk to him, from which he came to know that there is a lot of potential inside Temujin. He will do some great work in the future. Temujin would give his bone locket to that monk. It is the same locket which he had given to his wife in childhood, and says, "Can you reach it to my wife?" Monk says, "I will deliver, but promise that whenever you will occupy this place, you will separate our people, i.e. all the Mongs here forever, will not allow any kind of oppression on them." Temujin promises her that he will do so. And after this, monk takes his locket and sets out to find his wife. After walking to both of them, he is passing through a ravine and he dies there. But Temujin's luck is good that his wife reaches here where monk's body is, and she finds Temujin's locket, from which she understands that Temujin is still alive, and in search of Temujin, she reaches the city where he is kept captive. There she gives money to a soldier, i.e. bribe, and takes Temujin out of there, and brings her with her. Temujin has once again returned to his wife, to his children, where he is happy. One day his wife says that all the leaders are the same, they oppress the people. Temujin realizes that he must build a great kingdom, so he leaves his family and meets all the tribes and joins them to form a large army, in which he makes a fixed rule that no one will ever oppress any woman or child, nor will anyone betray his leader, and we will fight till death. In the year 1196, he makes a big army of his own, but still he would not have become the king, because there is another big army in front of him, which is of his brother. However, Temujin does not want to fight with his brother's army and his brother. But now he has no choice. A fierce battle ensues between the two, in which Temujin emerges victorious. But he does not kill the captured soldiers of his brother's army, but also includes them in his army. Whereas earlier there used to be such a rule that the captured soldiers were killed. He also captures his brother but does not take him captive but releases him, and by the year 1206 he becomes the king of the entire Mongol, after which Temujin was known as Genghis Khan. Although he ruled the whole world, but Genghis Khan was a very cruel person who killed thousands of millions of innocent people, which is a shame for humanity. So this was the whole story of Mongol. Hope you liked this story.